The desert is a beautiful place. Honestly, one of the most awe-inspiring places to live and be. However, the problem with the desert is water. Water will sustain the life that you need to grow what you need to survive. We have been working on putting in a water system at the ranch, and this episode is about getting an orchard put in so that we might be able to prove up on a water right that could possibly be granted to us, a water right for agricultural use as part of the water right. So this video will go into kind of a short, brief detail of how the Alder Trust decided it was necessary to plant a crop of some sort to prove that we could grow something with the water that we have in this desert. And this video is about us putting in an orchard with some fruit trees. Well, we're here at the Alder Trust land, and we're trying to attempt to put an orchard in so that we can prove up on a water right for a well that has been drilled over there. I'm the only one out here at the moment. I've heard tell that some family members are coming out, siblings and nephews, I guess. But right now, the first thing we have to do is get the water working. And the first problem we're gonna have to fix is this. As you can tell, there's a hole and the line has busted. My family put 6 water spigots in so that people could pull their trailers out here. They got electricity and stuff, so they trenched it and dug it, and out of the 6, it's interestingly turned out that 2 of them busted right away. And so last year we fixed one of them so that we could have water and prove up on the water right. And then this year, again, this one is busted here. So we're gonna go fix that today before we can get those trees planted. I'm excited about getting the trees planted. It is a perfect day to do it because it's cool, there's clouds overhead, and it's just the trees aren't gonna be drying out so fast. So as soon as I get this water done, we can have this orchard watered as well. First thing I gotta do is fix that hole, fill it up. It's 6 hours later. I couldn't find the right fitting. I bought the wrong one. The nearest town is 2 hours away. Took 2 hours to drive there, 2 hours to get back to get the appropriate fitting. It's one of the things that you have to deal with out here. There's no hardware store. I feel like I wasted most of the day, but that's what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and bury this hole, tested it, it looks all good, like there's no more leaks. Now it's just about putting some more work into it to bury it up. So I'll see you when this is all done.
This is our first tree we're planting out here. Actually, I just picked the first fruit off of it. It must be a pear tree, because that looks like a pear. Oh, look what the birds did. Anyway, we're getting started here on a Saturday morning, and we're just waiting for Shelly to show up to help us, but I don't think we're gonna wait any long. We're just gonna go for it. So here we go.
Ribbon cutting ceremony. And that's the things that we accomplished. We have how many trees?
Okay, so we have 15 trees.
Okay.
15 trees.
What kind of trees?
They are all fruit trees. We have peach, we have pear, we have apple, different varieties of those trees. Yeah. So we have cleared out this area right here. We cleared out all the sagebrush, tumbleweed that was here.
If you look at that pile over there off camera, that is all the weeds that Shelly has gathered and put into a pile, and we'll go ahead and light that on fire tonight.
Yep.
When the wind dies down.
We'd be safe doing that. So we've dug holes for each of the trees, and we've used fertilizer. We've used cow droppings that were already here on our property, and we collected them, gathered them. We used that sled over there.
We got this little slip sled here and put a bunch of cow pies on it and took it from a ride, just to ensure that the trees have something to sustain themselves right off the bat. Our older brother Rule came out and he dropped off these cedar fence posts, which is going to be used to fence this place off. And as you can see, water is currently running because we want to get the soil as moist as possible so that those trees have as best chance of making it as surviving as they can.
We're going to put in a drip system. It's going to be on a timer, and that drip system will water the trees on a regular basis. We also have our fencing materials right over there, and that's what we're going to use after the posts are up, that we will surround the orchard with that. We're going to create a fence right here, kind of on the corner, and that's going to be so that it protects the orchard from any animals that are coming in. We're also going to, larger animals, we're also going to do some protection around the base of each tree so the little rabbit will not be able to come in and have
the tree, eat the bark off the bottom of it.
Now, you know what, as soon as it's fully developed and we're growing, the trees are fruiting, we will be okay with the rabbits coming in and getting some fruit.
Yeah. So we're really excited. We worked really hard today, and
super tired.
I'll tell you what, yeah, one of the things about coming out here is when you work so hard, you go to sleep and you really just hit the hay really hard.
I put some meat and potatoes and carrots in the crock pot this morning, and we just had a nice dinner with that, threw a salad with it, and we had our brother-in-law Gary and our 2 nephews were here and enjoyed it with us. So.
Yep.
We've had some other visitors that have stopped by today too.
Yeah, and it's been kind of nice because it's a hot day today, and the visitors allowed us the time to stop working.
What was the temperature? What do you think it got up to?
I don't know.
Maybe 70?
I think it's 70, 75, yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't 90s, but it was still pretty hot.
But the sun was out and it was not blazing, but I'm glad we're doing it now, in this temperature. So, all right, well, we'll show you more when we get it done.
Okay.
Bye.
Peace out.
Okay, so after Shelly and I got the holes dug, filled them with cow dung, the Wellishes showed up and really helped us push this project forward at a very fast pace. Many hands makes for light work, and I could not have finished this project in the time that I did without the help of the Wellishes. So I'm so thankful and appreciative of them stopping by for a day and helping me get the fence up, the fence that would keep the trees safe, the cows out and the deer out. And it was just such a wonderful opportunity to work together as a family to accomplish something. I think we all walked away with an understanding of the hard work that goes into farming and agriculture, and just working together cooperatively is one of the things that families can do to bring themselves closer together. So here you have it, 2024, an orchard established or started in the last parts of May. It's a beautiful day up here in the desert. I'm packing things up to head home. I sure appreciate with all my heart all the help and hard work and friends and family who came and helped me with this. Thank those family members who stopped by to visit to give us a break so we could talk. But I really appreciate those who planted a tree, planted a post, put up a fence. Could not have done it without the Wellishes. Just a fantastic feeling to know that this is something that will be here past my passing. There's an old orchard up there that's talked about. It's called the Old Orchard. And there's an orchard over here that's now long gone behind the windmill. But these orchards are things that you can say, I was there when that was planted. We'll see how it does. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but the water's working, the timer's working. All I have to do now is I'm going to document what each of the trees are, their kind and species, so that we can have a record of that as the years go by. Anyway, thanks for watching. Join us next time on what's going to happen with the Alder Trust.
Grooving on a Saturday afternoon.